Welcome back to the MMA Explorers. Today, let's get started with Lerone Murphy sees holes in Alexander Volkanovski's game. Unbeaten featherweight contender Lerone Murphy says he already sees ways to beat champion Alexander Volkanovski. Before we continue, make sure to leave a like on this video to support the channel. Let's aim for 10 likes. Speaking on the Believe You Me podcast, Murphy explained, "I'm a technician. I watch a lot of tape on guys. I already see holes in Volkanovski's game, and I'm gonna exploit them." Sean O'Malley DMs Aljamain Sterling after win over Brian Ortega. After Aljamain Sterling's impressive unanimous decision victory over Brian Ortega, UFC former bantamweight champion Sean O'Malley reached out privately to show his respect.
O'Malley sent me a message. Let me read it. This way he wrote me.
Holy shit, you look good. Nasty job. Creative. Strong, beautiful performance. Wow.
I just liked it.
Aljo just likes it. You're an asshole.
I was like, I don't
Nicest message. Aljo just double taps.
What am I supposed to say? Like,
Bro, like,
Thanks, bro.
I should have said, take my fucking picture off the wall. His podcast. He's got my head on his...
Israel Adesanya picks Caio Borralho over Nassourdine Imavov at UFC Paris. Former middleweight champion Israel Adesanya has given his prediction for this weekend's UFC Paris co-main event. Adesanya is siding with Caio Borralho to get the job done against Nassourdine Imavov, expecting the Brazilian to secure a unanimous decision victory.
I'll pick Caio for this fight, but I think it'll be, and also it's a well-matched fight, like I said, but I think it'll be edged out by Caio. They're fighting in France as well. Ooh, home court advantage. I don't know how that's going to play with Nassourdine, but I don't think it's going to be an impact on him negatively or positively. Yeah, I'm going to go Caio in this fight, and I'm going to go decision. I'm going to go decision by Caio.
Who do you think initiates the grappling first?
I think Imavov probably does, because the feet will be too much for him. The hands will be too much for him from Caio, so he'll have to mix it up to keep Caio guessing. I'm still going to go Caio, and I think it's going to be a unanimous decision. It'll be a good fight.
Justin Gaethje reveals he once took down Georges St-Pierre at 18 years old. Speaking with Born Primitive Tactical, former UFC interim lightweight champion Justin Gaethje shared a wild story from his teenage years.
What were you doing before you started fighting? Where were you at?
I was in college wrestling. And I told my coaches, they brought some UFC fighters in, and I took him down, Georges St-Pierre. Took him down when I was probably 18. And he was a champion at the time. And I was like, and I was a huge fan of the sport. We'd go to Buffalo Wild Wings, we'd sit there for 6-8 hours, spend $12 and watch fights, the entire card.
Islam Makhachev says no break until November 16th. UFC former lightweight champion Islam Makhachev says his full focus is locked on becoming a two-division title holder. Colby Covington picks Islam Makhachev over Jack Della Maddalena. Speaking with Helen Yee Sports, former interim welterweight champion Colby Covington gave his prediction for the upcoming UFC 322 main event.
Islam versus JDM. What do you make of that? Islam moving up to now welterweight.
Yeah, it's an interesting fight. I'm excited to see how it goes. Islam, is a lightweight. He's going to be a little smaller in the fight, but he's a well-rounded fighter. So, if he's able to take down JDM and control him, he could definitely get the job done. But it's going to be interesting to see how the size advantage plays a difference in the fight.
Who do you favor?
I mean, I seen the odds were pretty big. They favored Makhachev like 3-1. So I guess I got to go with the odds if they're going 3-1. But just because JDM doesn't have good takedown defense, but you never know. It's a fight, and JDM has some good hands, so it should be an exciting fight for the fans.
Dillon Danis calls Khamzat Chimaev and Islam Makhachev easy fights. The BJJ black belt has been vocal recently about testing himself against the UFC's biggest names and doubled down by claiming neither Boris nor Makhachev could match his grappling prowess.
You mentioned Islam and Khamzat. Obviously, you want to fight both of them. What makes you think you're going to get that fight? Obviously, you're not even in.
Because the UFC right now is lacking stars, and I'm the only one you've seen this whole week sell this whole thing. I wanted to sell it more, but there were some things that went into it. The UFC wants to see me more tame, but I'm the one. People enjoy what I'm doing. In the fight, it's not just the fight; it's the whole package. It's the storyline, it's the build-up, and in the UFC, that's lacking. And these guys are boring as fuck. So I can go in there and I'll take on anybody first fight. Kevin Holland, if they want to give me a top 15, top 10, top number one. I don't care who it is. I'll beat them all.
Who do you prefer out of Khamzat and Islam? Out of the two?
Who's better?
No, who do you prefer? Which one would you, if they come to you both?
Both easy. Like my damn, people don't understand. No one's ever fought a grappler like me. Look what happened to Khamzat when he fought Dorino, and I'm a way better grappler than Dorino. So I think that would be an easy fight. Islam is just smaller, so I guess you could say that. But and actually, you know what? Islam, because there's a revenge there where he punched me in the back of the head, and after the Khabib altercation, you know. So that's one. I think maybe I would prefer that one. You know what I mean? Because of the altercation. Yeah.
Robert Whittaker breaks down JDM versus Islam. Before we continue, help us reach our goal of 100 subscribers here on MMA Explorers. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our daily MMA content.
I'm going to go Jack. I think Jack has that X factor. I think he has the gut, the grit, the determination to fight the takedowns, to fight the ground, the takedown attacks that Islam is going to go for. And I think in a striking fight, straight up, Jack is better. I think he wins in the hands. Yeah. I think Jack's got the better game to strike over 5 rounds than Islam does as well, especially if Islam is trying to go for takedowns during the fight. Yeah. I think, and this is people sleep on Jack's grappling game. They sleep on his jiu-jitsu. I don't think Islam is going to be as like gun-ho with the takedowns as everybody believes, because Jack has that level of offense off his back. From the things that I remember seeing in the Volk fight, their first pairing, I see the fight potentially going that way, but I think Jack's in a better position to take advantage of the things that Volk couldn't. I think he's got better hands, especially over 5 rounds with the longer arms and the reach, especially considering Islam's going to be trying to close that distance to get closer. Jack's tight fighting is so high level. Honestly, skill-wise, I think they both have their strengths. I don't think either one of them is overly superior in any which way. Like, yes, Islam would be a better wrestler, but Jack has the grappling to kind of threaten that. Not to mention, I think he's got the type boxing to make him pay for anything he doesn't pull off well. Yeah, I do think Islam has got the kick superiority. And if Jack doesn't address that, which he hasn't in a lot of his fights, the kicks, he's going to get kicked a lot, okay? Islam likes throwing kicks. He used that very well against Volk as well. I think that's going to be a game plan of Islam, is to try and wear him down with those kicks, take a takedown when they see him, but I can see him really going heavy in the kicks. External factors aside as well, Jack has nothing to lose.
No, he doesn't.
You know what I mean? As well. And I think Islam's got everything to lose. He's the hottest prospect right now in MMA.
Yeah. Let's wrap it up for the day. Thanks for watching.